What I'm going to talk about is religion and culture. I grew up in a Mexican family, well, a Mexican and Guatemalan household, in which both my mom and my dad were Christian. So I had to follow traditional beliefs. I couldn't cut my hair, and although this seems like it's actually okay, this is seen as a sin to my family. I snuck out and cut my hair, which got me in a whole lot of trouble, but I'm totally not going to go into that right now. I couldn't cut my hair. I shouldn't dye my hair. I shouldn't get piercings. I should act ladylike. And in fact, the way I'm sitting right now, if my parents would hear it, I would be yelled at. I can't slouch. I can't have my legs open. I have to cook and clean for the guy in the house, for the man in the house. I have to walk like I have a stick up my ass. Every single night I have to pray to God, which honestly, I don't disapprove of that. But religion within Mexican or Latino or Latina cultures is so at times degrading. It's not what I think God should be about. My parents raised me to think that God is your controller and that he controls you, that we're all puppets and he's the puppet master. Religion is transforming into being more liberal now and more accepting. And although I want to enter churches where I feel accepted, the church that I currently attend, they talk about gays, and they talk about the LGBTQ plus community. That's a long word. And they say es malo, it's bad. Me da asco. It makes me feel disgusted. And every time I'm at church, I just can't stand being there and can't stand hearing the negativity and hate. They're all about love and that God teaches you to love. But they don't understand that a man and a man can love each other. A woman and a woman can love each other. A woman can identify as a man can identify as a woman. Anything. You could do anything with yourself because it is your choice. You don't get sent to hell for loving someone. You're born like that. Or maybe you weren't born like that. Maybe you slowly develop different feelings over time. Whatever the case is, I think it is okay. And I'm raised in a family in which my dad thinks it's alright to come home and to yell at my mother and to tell her to cook, to clean. I'm okay with some days where people lose their temper, but not every single day. I'm raised in a family where the women are raised to be kept quiet, to not speak out, to know your place. I'm raised in a family that believes that you should lie to get what you want, and that having a bad temper is okay, and that all this stuff. And then I look at my friends. I have a friend in particular named Cecilia, and her mom is the loveliest woman I've ever met. She's humble, she's genuine, she's beautiful, and she lets Cecilia, my friend, have her own beliefs. Although she is the type to preach, she won't force religion onto you. My parents are the type, not just my parents, I shouldn't be targeting only them. Lots of Latinos and Latinas believe that in order to make you a correct human, I don't know how to explain it, but in order to see you as worthy of being a human being on this planet, you have to be believing in God. You have to be Christian or you have to be Catholic, and even Catholics are looked down upon within my Christian family. Religion is forced upon you. It's not your choice. It's not like, here, let's show you what God is all about and see whether you are up for it or not. It's, no, you have to be believing in God. You have to follow these rules. You have to stay quiet. You have to be against gays. You have to, you can't be with the devilish stuff. I can't watch anime, and I'm a huge anime fan. I can't play video games because it's created from the devil himself. Pikachu is Satan, and that was able to, I forgot what they said. Something that Pikachu is a demon that took place, or that was able to somehow come to Earth in a cartoon form, which honestly blows my mind that you can believe that. But I don't tell them. I don't tell my family that, you're wrong, because what do I know? Maybe they aren't wrong. Maybe they're completely right and I'm wrong. But all I know is that when I see people around the world being beaten and being killed for their religion or for their cultural beliefs. It just it shocks me so much that you're able to kill someone because they aren't, you know, Catholic or Christian. That Buddhists are murdered for believing in Buddha, you know, or that Muslims are hung and they're shot and they're sent to war, and that people in like Saudi Arabia, children are being deployed as child soldiers, and seeing all this happening just because of cultural beliefs and religious beliefs, I just find it astounds me how people are able to be so cruel. And I know that this message, what I'm saying, isn't going to get anywhere because I'm not some, you know, I'm not some social advocate. I'm not old enough. Nobody was going to take me seriously. But I really hope that one day when I look back on this video, I'll look back on it and think, you know, wow, I can't believe I was living in a world like that. I'm so glad that I don't live like that anymore. I hope in 30 years from now that people learn to accept each other. I can't speak, I have braces. To accept each other, and to know that it's okay to have different beliefs. And I hope one day my parents realize that I'm not any less of a woman if I don't, you know, if I don't keep quiet. That I still matter. I hope one day my parents can accept that.